Yes, please.
Am I on?
I can hear you well, anyway.
Kind of funny, saved by a box of condoms.
That was 4 years before this, but anyway. Yeah.
But I'm a little mixed up a bit. You're almost as like there might have been both a Russian and an American influence.
You heard what the guy said, the reporter for U.S. News and World Report, which I found really interesting, and he's a top-notch journalist. So for that Soviet diplomat to go specifically to him, and he went to him because this guy was specialized in Eastern Europe, Charles Fenyvesi, or Fenyvesi in Hungarian. He obviously wanted to send a message out.
But the CIA
agent, yeah, you heard him. He wouldn't say anything, probably for fear of being recorded, so he's just nodding like this. And at the end he says, don't forget to mention the military in your article. There's a lot of dirty stuff going on in the world, and I think that was just one of them. Yeah. Again, Gorbachev would not be interviewed on this. I went to Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia. I said, can I go to the archives? I tried everywhere to go to the archives. No. And closed to me on this subject. Close to most people, by the way. Hi. Yes. Oh, sorry. Who should I go to first? I didn't see. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't get it all. But what bothered me was when I was researching this, I mean, the background to this is my father and I, we were the ones who collected the money for the secret mission. We did it in 2 hours. At that time in Toronto, if I went to a Hungarian-Canadian businessman and I said, we're doing a special mission on Transylvania, they pulled out the checkbook and they said, how much? There's no questions asked. And my father went to 2 businessmen, I went to 2 businessmen, that was the money. It was easy, easy, easy. I was interrogated 6 times by CSIS. I'll tell you one thing very briefly about CSIS. I'm not allowed to say the name. I went to Julian Porter. Have you ever heard of him? He's a lawyer in Canada, Julian Porter. He's a big libel lawyer. I had 6 sections in my book I wanted him to see. One of them involved a member of Parliament, Cornel Kishu here. He's from Pickering. I can't go into that. I changed my section on him. The other thing is, CSIS agent I was fed up with. They were nice to me. I mean, they wanted me to tell them about people in the community, the Romanian community. I didn't know Romanian people in the Romanian community. For me, they were from Mars because I had never met a Romanian until '89, basically. And I kept away because I heard that they were infiltrated a lot, and it was a minute community in Toronto at the time. Now it's 70,000. There's 3,000 back in '89, for example. And I remember saying to the CSIS agent, I'll call this one Pat, because I can't name the name because this person can get in big trouble for telling you what she did. And that's what Porter told me. I said, what is it that you guys are really interested about this Hungarian-Romanian thing? That can't be what's really worrying you. So she looks at me for about 10 seconds and she says, you want to know what we were really worried about? It's 89. Or maybe end of 88 was her 5th interrogation of me. She says, we're worried about Muslim extremism. I never heard of that before. Not then. I said, really? Why? She goes, we intercept their mail and we listen in on their phone calls. They're willing to die to change things. And we have no defense against suicide. No defense. It freaks us out. Word for word, I'm telling you what she's told me. And I never thought about it until 9/11. When I'm sitting in Toronto, I'm watching CNN, and I'm calling my bed and breakfast host over. It's about 9:07. I say, hey, look, they say a little plane has just crashed into one of the towers. And then we sit down there. 10 minutes later, we see a much bigger plane hit the 2nd tower. And then 10 minutes later, they say, we believe this is the product of Muslim extremism. Never forget that. Nothing to do with the Romanian Revolution, but I put it in here. I thought that was interesting. Sir. Yes, sir.
Could I be first in line for a copy of the book?
I'm sorry, say
that? Could I be first in line for a copy of the book?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll be out there. I only have about 6 copies. Sorry, I think we're done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come here. Thank you.